Namaste, welcome back. Today I am reacting to very powerful video on removing negative energy by Swami Sarvapriyananda. So this is the third and last reaction video on a series I'm doing on Thomas. I'm reacting to this set of videos because I've been very busy working on my two businesses on top of my regular job. So I've been struggling to find energy and desire to go back to the gym, right? So I was trying to look for advice from swamis and gurus about how to tap into that desire to go back to do what I love doing. But without further ado, let's get started.
We must become aware of what thoughts are there in our minds. One very powerful method of choosing a thought, I'll tell you this, just think about it, is japa. जो लोग मंत्र दीक्षा लिए हैं, you see what happens is this. Patanjali Yoga Sutra का नाम सुना है? And in that, I think in the one of the early sutras, there is a commentary on that written by Vyasa Bhashya. He says what happens to our mind is, we have a lot of samskaras, subconscious mind, tendencies, memories, and those things are bubbling up. जैसे लेक में नीचे से बबल उठता है ऊपर. Those thoughts are coming up from our subconscious. And it is called a vritti. जो thought मन में आता है vritti. And what thought remains in our mind again and again, that becomes a samskar again. It goes back into the deep into the mind. तो कहाँ से आता है? संस्कार से आता है. संस्कार क्या है? Stored up tendencies throughout our life, maybe from past lives also. जो हमने किया है, सोचा है, बोला है, ये habit बन गया है. That's a samskar. And from that samskar, thoughts come. Good thoughts, bad thoughts. Those thoughts are called vritti. और जो वृत्ति हम मन में पकड़ के रखते हैं, that becomes a samskar again. तो think of it like a cycle. जो नीचे है गहरा है, in the depth it is called samskara. When it comes to the surface, हमको लगता है I have a desire to eat chocolate now. तो ये वृत्ति बन गया. Chocolate विषयक वृत्ति.
So yeah, just listening to him, I definitely have my samskaras are definitely to bring me back to tamas. So anytime I let go of my guard, anytime I stop paying attention, I start losing discipline, my natural tendencies are always to come back to laziness and lack of movement, lack of desire, lack of inertia. It's just yeah, my samskaras are very deep in that sense. So far I'm keeping up with him.
और कहाँ से आया? चॉकलेट विषयक संस्कार से आया है. संस्कार कहाँ से आया? many years of practice from childhood. वो बन गया है एक संस्कार. Now these things keep bubbling up. Now the commentary, Vyasa commentary on Patanjali Yoga Sutra, he says, very beautifully he says, एवं वृत्ति संस्कार चक्र अहर्निशम आवर्तमान, दिन रात ये घूमता रहता है ये चक्र. Now हमारा संस्कार जो है, we cannot change it directly. जो हमारा subconscious mind है, we don't have access. कहाँ है, कैसा है, we don't know. अगर पता चलता तब तो झाड़ू लेके एकदम स्वच्छ भारत कर देते, वहां पर जाके साफ कर देते उसको. लेकिन वो हाथ में नहीं है हम लोगों का. The only thing we can do is that ये जो वृत्ति मन में आ रहा है, those we can become aware. क्या thoughts आ रहे हैं मन में? And when those thoughts are coming, at that point you can make a decision to substitute positive thought for the thought negative thought. जो आपके पास जिस पर आप concentrate करना चाहते हैं, उस चीज का thought आप डालते जाइए मन में. Again.
Man, this guy, I just love listening to him. I just love listening to him. He said so much right there that I just had to pause and just to process this, okay? So the very first thing he said is that that samskara is not directly accessible to us, right? But the way it presents itself is through the vrittis, through those little thoughts throughout the day, right? Which I definitely notice. So when there's a desire, when I feel tired, I notice the thought, oh, let's just do it tomorrow, or anything like that, right? And The third thing he mentions is to cultivate awareness around that, to notice it, and then we have the choice to decide whether we're going to follow this or not.
And again and again. क्या होगा पहले हैबिट नहीं है तो इसीलिए that thought goes away and our संस्कार से जो thought आ रहा है वही आता जाएगा. But over the time धीरे धीरे remember जो वृत्ति मन में हम पकड़ के रखते that goes back into the संस्कार. वो संस्कार बनना शुरू हो जाता है. As we do it धीरे धीरे वो हैबिट बन जाएगा. Then you will see those good thoughts are coming up automatically without your effort. This is the basic technology. So you make a decision what thought you will entertain now in your mind. Maybe you will lose that thought next second also. Again 5 मिनट बाद याद आएगा कि हम तो ईश्वर की चिंता कर रहे थे, अब कौन सा चिंता आ गया. Again bring that thought back into your mind. Take a decision. फिर ईश्वर का चिंता करेंगे.
Man, this guy, I mean, every time he speaks, he's able to move me in very deep ways. And this also reminds me of what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, right? So sometimes what I'm feeling right now is that, oh yeah, no matter how much effort I put, like it's been the story of my life for the last 15, 20 years, is that every time I just let my guard down, if I drop my awareness, I always come back to this laziness, to this stagnant feeling in my body, right? And so what Krishna says is that we are not entitled to the fruits of our actions. We're only entitled to our action and the effort we put in. So how I relate that to my life is that because no matter how much effort I put, I always keep to come back to this stagnant inertia, right? And sometimes I feel like dejected or depressed about it. So like he said, I have to constantly keep building, keep choosing until the new habit is established. What a beautiful insight, you know? What a beautiful message. I really enjoyed this video. If you haven't watched the 2 previous reactions that I did from Sadhguru and from Sri Ravi Shankar, I will link them here. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed this and you want me to do more. Let me know if you have any awesome videos that you want me to react to. I love doing this. Namaste. I'll catch you in the next one.